All right, it's Monday, March 23rd, and had a green day today. Ended the day up 34 cents. 34 cents. It's funny. Um, a couple of trades, two winners and a very small loser. So, first trade, hello, Ollie. Um, First trade was pretty late in the morning, actually. 6:52. So 22 minutes into the day. I did hesitate and miss a couple things. Like I missed, I think, this bounce here at 165. I think I was watching, and there were just a couple things that I didn't feel great this morning, and just becoming a thing lately. And yeah, the level two is still not awesome with Thinkorswim. So anyway, this was my first trade of the day, and it was a loser. Uh, so it looked like there was going to be some support here at the 175 area. So pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did a market buy because the spread was only a penny. I don't like the way AYTU trades. It was really heavy and crowded and just weird. Didn't like it at all. And then it, as I saw the bid get bought up, I bailed out. So I lost a penny here. Hi, Billy. I don't. We're not gonna play with the soccer ball right now, okay, buddy? Um, which had I held on to it, it just all it did was pull back to 173, which was this previous support here, and then pop up. In fact, eventually it ended up popping up into the 180s, which would have been a nice little scalp. I wasn't looking for much, just a few. Felt good, just a few cents there. So, so I'm down a penny, which is not a big deal, but it didn't help my confidence any, that's for sure. So my next trade was on Blue Apron. Hi, yeah, good soccer ball. I see it. We're gonna go out and play with it in just a minute, okay? Give me like 5 more minutes. Okay. So Blue Apron had made a nice little run here after this consolidation. It popped up, got stuffed at the 13.4 level, and then I was watching it fall, and then when it broke 12 and jumped down, that's when I jumped in. I got filled at 1191. You can see it went as low as the 1175 area. Um, that was with a limit order, so I joined the bid, um, and then it popped up, and I got out at 1216. You can see eventually it went as high as the 1260s there, but again, just a quick couple seconds, little scalp there. Let's see, I was in at 7:03:41 and out at 7:04:02, so literally 21 seconds, something like that. So that was a nice trade, like that. That felt good. It was it was a good 15-cent winner there. No, 25 cents, even better. Um, so and then a little later, you can see I put a note here. I saw this little oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. I saw this little bounce right here. It wasn't even really a bounce. It was a support area. It just kind of looked like it ran out of steam, and I didn't trust it. I should have, but you can see that it made a decent little run there, a little 40 cents from where I was looking. I literally was looking at buying at this bottom here, but uh, that's okay. Better to stay out of a trade and miss one than get into a piece of junk, I guess. So, all right, let's see what we got here. So, CODX had sunk, made this low here at 9, and then did it again here. You can see I got filled at 9:02 and it popped up to 9:12. That was just a nice little tape reading play there. Not sure what the level 2 was doing at that point, because it was off and on this morning. Some of the lower moving stuff like this had pretty low volume, so the level 2 seemed like it was keeping up, but some of the other things, like Blue Apron, I think the level 2 is just not up to snuff. So a little frustrating as far as that goes. And again, there were other things too. I think either with CODX or maybe AYTU, things that I saw that I didn't take this morning. My confidence wasn't there, especially after the big loss last week. I think that was on Friday, right? Yeah, last Friday I took that big loss, and my confidence was just a little shaken coming in this morning. So I kept the share size at 1. Well, I had it set for 2 a couple times, but then the risk looked too big to be taking double the share size. Double the share size. 2 shares. Anyway, it's time to start increasing that, though. I thought about just making the jump to 10 shares. Just saying, fuck it, just go to 1 to 10, which isn't a bad idea. I'm still going to put some thought into that. Rather than doing 1 to 2, then 2 to 4, 4 to 8, any of that kind of shit. Just jump to 10. Because what I'm doing overall is winning, so I don't see any reason not to try a couple trades with a larger share size. The thing is, mentally, I've been doing all this here with 1 share, right? And so now if I go to a larger share size, even 2 or 10, if I take a loss, it's going to wipe all this out. And just mentally, I don't want to see this whole thing get wiped out, which is silly. But, well, one, it shouldn't happen, right? Because I shouldn't lose that much. I mean, I could take a 30-cent loss and wipe out the $3 of profit that I have right now, right? But just mentally, I don't want to see that wiped out, but I've got to get over that because this is such a small. It's silly. It's $3. This is nothing, right? But it is the progress that I've made trading this style. Again, it was just with 1 share, but so what? That doesn't mean anything. You could multiply that by 1,000, and now I'm up. What is it, 3,600 or something like that? So it's meaningful to me, and I just don't want to see this wiped out because I have a feeling that's going to tank my confidence. But I don't know. I mean, I'm almost a full month trading this way at this point. It looks pretty fucking good. So, I mean, do I just ride it out for another month and then start over new in April? I don't think so. I think it's time to increase share size. Let's go to the detail here. So you can see the accuracy is around 80%. Again, I took a 1 cent loser today, so whatever. So total number of trades is right around 41. So that's another thing too, is I'm starting to think about maybe a different broker, but I'm not really ready for it yet. I'm still doing okay. All right, Bailey. The level 2 thing hasn't really caused a whole lot of problems for me, I don't feel. It's a little slow, but a lot of times when those sharp dips happen, I'm watching the time and sales anyway. I feel like that's almost more useful because you can see where it just pauses and get a good feeling for it. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Everything looks good. I'd like this to be different, that the winning trade would be bigger than the losing trade, but when the accuracy is this high, I guess that doesn't really matter, obviously, because I'm profitable overall. So anyway, that's it. Tomorrow we're going to see what we can do about increasing share size. See how we feel in the morning, and then we'll go from there.